They gave him the nickname All You Need Is Love.
Congratulations for being man of the match.
It's 3-0.
Izindlubeyana 2 equal 5 ngithini isange.
Yes, clubs could do better in terms of helping these guys save money.
I normally boy much. Entertainment, I was spending so much.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, depending on whichever time of the day that you are going to come across this video. I'd like to welcome you onto this channel, man. Thank you very much for the support. And yeah, Shooty yesterday, not actually yesterday, I think in the AMs. I'm currently doing night shift. I'm busy on social media as usual. I come across this short clip of this guy. I'm sure most of your soccer fans are familiar with him. I do not watch soccer. I'm not a sports person, but when I saw this small clip, this short clip, when I saw the short clip, I was like, okay, let me just check this out. I'll check this out when I get home. Okay, that's me. I'm checking it out, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just see, where's this? And this, I found it on YouTube. I think I'm going to put the link for the full video of where Ulerato was talking, or was on one of the episodes on IBLEWIT. But for now, please check this out, and then yeah.
There's a lot of things that I've lost, and then that I promised my mom. I bought her a house, and then it's lost. I've lost everything. Even I don't have a soccer boots now. I don't have a clothes that you can say it will remind you. I'm only having trophies, so I've lost. That is why now people, they can charge me, but I'm still condone and other thing. I don't have income, but I still hustle. And then my mom, she doesn't have a home. My brother, nowhere to be hide, nowhere to be found, sorry. And then I can say I'm living at family house. All my kids, they live where they are. I don't know about it, where they are. It is sad.
Yo, I went to see the kikile whatever.
Life change.
Isika namadlala ayi2 manje.
Mthole utlile asine next amorekela dikoloi.
Akufita kona iclub yethu batla VIP session 30,000 nike fees day. Ngara zanga dlala bhola kunento eyi1 ya bhola.
Banse yidibile akusana daba libathu.
It's painful.
As you've seen, I've written some of these things down just so I do not forget. So let's get to it. So this guy, his name, if you do not know him, maybe you're also like me, you do not watch soccer, or because that's the only way you will not know who this guy is. He's an ex Mamelodi Sundowns player, and he also played for Bafana Bafana. Funny enough, we share Ilangaliwan, the same birth date, the 15th of August. Just that the difference is with him, he was born in 1985, and me it's 1993. The guy Yazi, apparently, with the videos and everything, he was, that I've seen, that I did just show you, that you've also just seen now, he was really doing good. Career yakhe and the soccer and all of that. I can imagine when everyone, like your peers, like your ontanga bakho, when you maybe finish school and then everyone gets a job, others they go and study and all of that, and then I'm just making a typical example, and then when you decide to be like, you know what I mean, I want to be a soccer player, because like even now if you would go and tell your parents, I want to be a soccer player, or if your child could come to you and tell you, it doesn't mean I want to be a soccer player and all of that. You already know it's the same as even saying you want to do music and you want to be an actor. You'll be like, yay, ayikho imali lapho, or angeke uze uphumelele. It's a lot, but all of this a lotness, it's negativity, of which Nje, you understand, you have to really work very, very hard to be noticed, and you also need to be in the writing, right, in order for you to also be noticed and stuff like that. But I think now, since we have social media and we are always on our cell phones with social media and stuff like that, I think it does kind of make things a bit easier in terms of Uguti. You could also advertise your skills in terms of soccer or even acting, and then you could also be discovered labo. But nakhona futhi, that also does not guarantees ukuthi you will be considered, seen, and yeah, you understand, because even with this thing, with this idea of you can still advertise yourself via social media and stuff like that, I feel like you'd also have to put in more work, not only with your craft, but also having to put yourself out there, because there are a lot of people who are talented, who know how to rap. For example, I know how to rap. I without a doubt, I do. But we are not seen. You understand? We are not recognized, or you still need to work. You have to work both on your craft and also putting yourself out there. So it's a lot. You understand? Now, for someone to end up having to get that opportunity to be seen, and Yazi, when I saw this, I blew it, because I also went on Twitter. People were saying that we must donate for the guy Minangeke. Kanjangeke. Into eyenza ukuthi ngigete the full story about what's actually going on, or what happened, was having to watch that episode yakhe IBLEWIT. Khamna ngeke. Yo angeke. Imali beyithola lo muntu. Hayi mina ngeke bafethu. Ake singene kancane nala ku Twitter. Yazi before sikhulume kakhulu, sizukuthi abantu bebethi mina ngeke. And okunye, you can even see, you know, this thing yabantu yokuthi umuntu abe like, mina I used to do this, I used to do that. Uyakubona nalobo bukhokhi, like as if it's like an achievement. Bafethu ubi used to, and awusekho lapho anymore. Angisiboni mina isidingo sokuthi uyifile nalento oyishoyo, or ufanele ube proud ngayo. You know, they're saying that ama-soccer stars, imali, they need to be mentored and all of that because they get a lot of money. I feel like not only just them, baningi nathi abantu esisebenza nabo abangakwazi ukusebenzisa imali. Baningi abantu esisebenza nabo abangakwazi ukusebenzisa imali. Yes, abekho famous. Yes, they do not get as much as ama-soccer players get, but still they do not have ingqondo of how to, or the wisdom ukuthi imali isetshenziswa kanjani. And the sad thing, at the end of the day, is this thing yokuthi, yes, they dress nice labantu, but people are a good life, the best life. Mawubabheka like ngaphandle, in terms of mohlana nayo emgroovweni, they be drinking all this expensive alcohol and all of that. But most of the no, these people are actually, your life is even way more better than theirs. And most of the time, such people, they are, if I'm not mistaken, I'm a people pleasers. I feel like that. because lento ukuthi uzoba nomusa ukuthi uzonikeza abantu nje imali sinomi kanjani uthenge nje utshwala sinomi kanjani and vele most of the time for someone ovela suke nje aqala be successful or asuka athole nje imali out of the blue, you end up getting new friends. Yes, they did say with this guy that he did not disown his old friends and all of that, but definitely wathola abangani abasha, of which those people uthola ukuthi vele bebenganawo ama intentions amahle ngayo. Even with people having to blame this girlfriend, I don't feel sorry for this guy. They say that he had a girlfriend. I blew it. He had a girlfriend. He left that girlfriend for a slay queen. I don't feel sorry for her, for him. I don't. And okunye, you could also uphinda uyibheke ngokuthi ungathola ukuthi inyembezale ntombazane futhi. Ungathola ukuthi futhi inyembezale ntombazane le ayishile eqaleni. Ziyakhala manje. Yabona nje angeke mina ngikhiphe yami imali ngidonithele yabo wethu uzola 7. Ngiya understand that man used to give back to a community, and it's not ukuthi imali yakhe uyimore wayimore like nangu bhuti for example esikhuluma ngaye manje. Engito bafethu, yes, we can blame women, we can blame friends, we can blame other people, but at the end of the day wena it's all about you bafethu. I once said, I remember there was a time I told him out of the blue. I was like, I didn't have plans for Limalile. I don't have any plans for Limalile. You know what? Let me just take this money and shift it to another account. Up until I get to okay, Lemali ngiyayisebenzisela ukuthi nokuthi. I'm not going to touch it. Enye into bafethu ingqondo yakho. This guy did mention indaba yokuthi ubani Jimmy Tau nabo others one ba committee L. Indaba committee L, guys, I do not recommend that. Because kunye futhi niyahosha. I do not recommend that. Sisasebancane, we still want to live life, we still need to grow, we still need to travel, we still need to do a lot of things. This thing ukuthi uzothatha uye committee usasebancane, that's a huge responsibility. And even with this thing of having to be in a relationship with someone, it's very important ukuthi uzazi ukuthi ufunani and ukwazi ukubona into right nento wrong. Because even as lento the show, this episode carried on, khona laba gcine sebekhuluma ngokuthi he used to take care of his family, and then when he got this new slave queen or girlfriend, the new one went after he left the old one, ebese ngasabanakekela ekhaya. Mina umuntu, I'm a very responsible person. Yes, I do have my loopholes, but mina izinto zami eziningi ngi responsible ngazo. Funny enough, I was only raised by my mom. In terms of her having to sit down with me and have a one-on-one and teaching me those things, no. That has never happened. Other kids do have that privilege, but abanye no betshelo lokho still akwenze any mehluko. Mina yo mina bafethu akekho umuntu oyongenza ukuthi ngiyeke take care of my responsibilities. That nje on its own, noma ngathiwa ngithanda kanjani, because it did specify ukuthi this guy loved this girl, like yay, noma ngathiwa ngithanda kanjani ngiyakushiya ke mina. I think that's my another toxic trait or whatever, but now below toxic trait by me, it helps me a lot. It has, and it will still help me for it. Umuntu nje into oqala nje oqala akukhombisa yabona some of the things relationship mayisasekhona noma isaqala, you do not really see them, but certain things zingama red flags la ukuthi yazi asiyekeni manje seku right. Because I'm sure, or most of the time, when a guy has been taking care of his family, ends up getting to a point where he no longer takes care of his family, it's usually umuntu osifazane. It's usually umuntu osifazane suke influencing. I'm not saying all the time, but I'm saying good, it's usually. Because if you've been doing this all along, what has changed now? Usenele ntombazane le. How? Kamna ke umuntu ongenzisa ngenza into enjalo. Yey. Ya ebefaka bone lapho. Yes manje sebemblame uGeli, wamthengela imoto, uGeli wathatha imoto oyishiya le. Yo, uGeli wabona vele ukuthi zilele la. wabona ugela ukuthi zilele lana nje lo bhuti uyabhayiza bahamba bayothenga umuzi yonke into nje yavela phela shabalala nane life bephila yokuphuma nje ayogroove every 2 seconds adla ama 30,000 nje ngathi bafethu izinto fanele phinde niyibone bafethu. Everyone is talking about indaba zokuthi fanele ama second chance yeah usaphila thank God sibonga nje lokhu ukuthi usaphile that's his second chance ukuthi uzodonateelwa cha mina ngeke ngimdonatele lo bhuti uzuyasho futhi naye ukuthi there are a lot of people that came and offered to help him and stuff like that and he turns them down then thina fast keep imali yethu simnikeze umuntu othena down ama offers abantu abafuna ukumsiza kuthiwa he has changed njani ngoba lo muntu ambuka ukuthi ayidlela amakhathoni njani he has changed how enye into yazi mina yazi I normally see this at work. You hear someone saying, yo, mina, I have a wife, yena ngumfazi, but mawuthi ambheka lo muntu, uhlephuke? I-girlfriend yakhe kwazi ukuyeka uhambe uhlephukile, akathandi lo muntu. Akakuthandi nje lo muntu. Bengibona ama-hairstyle akhe esadlala ibhola. Akakuthandi nje lo muntu. Uyazi fa ubona nalapho ukuthi yazi bafethu ngihlephukile. Nginemali, but I look like this. Kahleni guys. Kahleni. Mina ngikubona ke emsebenzini. I do. Not only just emsebenzini, outside, everywhere you go. Njengoba MTN ubona abantu, people who have wives and all of that. Uthi uyambheka mara lo muntu ukuthi, mara lo baba lo unomuntu mos, unomfazi. Isn't it iBhayibheli lasho ukuthi umuntu osifazane ihelper? Bese nesichoshe into futhi la ibholo khona ukuthi nifike nizosichosha ngalabafazi benu. Nivele nizosichosha ngalabafazi benu abangana ndaba nani. Nalokho nje on its own that was going to be a red flag ukuthi no my life is supposed to be improving including my image ukuthi ngiboya kanjani because manje sekhona umuntu osifazana if he was like this and he was single okay kahleni hey enomkhozi uthanda utshwala hayish. And now he's embarrassed, Shem. And we also know that he can't go to malls, nightclubs, or anywhere. It's sad. Unfortunately. But this is the harsh reality that he has to face, and yeah. To change it, but this person is sahlala emashapini. Mostly imali lesizoyidonate uzothatha iphuze emashapini, abiza athola amanye ama-slay queen food. Futhi manje ke ku-West kusekhona nama-2000 nama-2010. I do not see this guy as a person who has learned his lesson, who has changed, or who's willing to change. Food not willing to change. At his age, una 39, he's not supposed to be a person who's willing to change. Ufuza ngabe lo muntu ufundile from ama mistakes wakhe. Noma athiwa kumbiza ukuthi azaza ahambe usebenze shoprite, it's fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, people will always talk. They'll always say something njengoba nami ngikhuluma njengamanje. Ba mina ngiyamjaja ke. Cha mina ngiyamjaja. Oh well. Nalo bhuti nje angimzweli. Umndeni wakho athengela umama wakhe indlu. Yonke into yavela yaphela nje bafethu. Hawu mina namahloni. Shout out to him ukuthi he's still around, he's still living, he hasn't done anything to harm himself. Yeah. But what he did, even to go and fetch everything from family yakhe, put furniture and all of that, and then waba an accident. Walimala, ama ancestors gogunye guys. Gogunye ama ancestors. Ezinye izinto ezitshothi hayibo. Musukwenza njalo phaphama. And it's not only ama soccer players as I'm saying. Khona nje nabantu sibaziyo nje esiphila nabo. Could do this. They don't take care of my responsibilities. I'm also even including my absent fathers. Each dog has its day. Unfortunately. Each dog. Unfortunately, I don't have my day because I'm taking care of all my responsibilities, even including responsibilities that are not even mine. That I'm proud of that. Yeah. Instead of him having to be like, mina bengidla 30,000. ngelanga achome no mina ngasho ku right yabona ku right into angabe ukhoma ngayo ukuthi mina ekhaya ngibanakekela that yeah kuhleke lokuthi ngachoma ngalokho uchoma ukuthi ubudla imali manje usana lutho bafethu bese abanye bazofuna ukuzosithoyethela thina bethi hayi nini Nyamsukela futhi umunye nithi uready ukuthi ashintshe impilo yakhe namsukela nje. Namsukela umama wakhe now has no home, they stay in a family house. Uyazi kubhlunga kanjani uhlale kuindle yefamily? Awunaseyi uyinto nje uyatshela you just cause la ukho kwakho la. And the sad thing is that even now la mashabhins that la ahamba ku bahlale bemtshela mayesho or mabesho ukuthi they do tell them ukuthi when I used to be this now you're nothing. And you have nothing. And he did very basically say it, and he has given up. He's even asked God, why doesn't he remove? I mean, okay, I'm Zwela, but I'm going to keep it out. I'm going to keep it out. Apple my tweets. Mina nje angeke ngikhiphe lutho angifuni futhi abantu bazongibheka as if there was someone who was going to bheka me akekho vele but nje mina mina ningangibheka guys yazi ngizoyibangisa i-stress manje ubheka mina hayi nina athi ngibo where are these tweets where are they Tualana uthi war SA Uti Lerato Shabangu, I hope that's Shabang, hey? Is just full proof that alcohol and women are dangerous. Not only that, nengondo yako, your mind, you need to know what you want. And it's very important to take care of your needs first. Yabona, if he's going through all of this and he had fully paid in Mama, I fully believe good mina all of these things in Yagubo, Mama, and also the car or the cars that he had. If he could spend 30,000 a day, yeah, Joanne. And then they said what? Okay, now our law, the salt of the earth, says there's nothing to feel sorry for. Okay, let me just go straight la so that I'll be able, because this was what I was, the tweet that I came across, and then people had a lot of things to say. For this former footballer, Lerato Shabangu, accept only lessons. Oh, expect only lessons. Oh, Nina. English. So he isn't a victim of any kind. He's not. He is not. Akasi. Uzenziwe akakhalelwa. Uzamukutshela ukuthi akekho umuntu okulesimo lesi this guy akuso who has never been told stories of people who are in his current situation. Could be careful. Be careful. Uzamutshela akekho nje. Yo, fa uthuthe kulo community uthuthe angithi ingane ikhuliswa umphakathi ayikhuliswa abazali kuphela lo community nje ayithandi. God favored him. I agree with that. God did favor him, as I did even make an example. But there are people who are talented out there, but they haven't been noticed. They are not being noticed. They are not even getting the recognition or anything. Abanye futhi they are even emathimini mhlam. I don't want to talk well. I'm just talking more especially when it comes to music. About very, very talented, but they do not get the backing that certain people do get. It goes back to the saying Zulu that says, Amatanga hlanzekela nganamabhodi. Tada. So there's a saying, a simp and his money soon part ways. His uncontrollable lust for women, alcohol, and material things led to his demise. Facts. He did also say this guy did also say good. I agree with this guy. The previous video, Yabo Entle and Black Coffee, I was like, no. What's in? This one, I fully agree with him. Ushilo watena he liked things. Ushilo. A wise man will fold his umbrella in sunny days, for he knows he'll need it in rainy days, in a rainy day. That means, I think with this, it goes back to investing and saving. Angifuni ukuthi uma ngithi nami ngiyasave ukhola ngi-investe khona. But at least I do have certain things to show. I do have certain things to show. Go to, okay, in the end, I mean, it's this and this and this, paying for all these things. You understand? So with this, if kungekho imali oyisavile, at least akube khona izinto osebenzela phezulu kwazo. Ngele werk op. They say that and then this guy says simply meaning a man must save and invest in his peak so he can be safe in his. You see, even now, as I said, if I'm not mistaken, that if he was in this current situation that he's in and he has paid for his mom's house and everything, I think it would have been a bit better. It would have been a bit better. Manje into abakhuluma ngayo room divide ekhona. No is that room divide because ngoba ngabaqoshwa babanika le room divide yabo. So this seems to be a problem with black athletes all over the globe. They have no control of their sexual urges, no control of their throats, and no control. Lapo, I do not know. I did not do any. I'm not going to say anything on that. The only thing I can say with this, it just depends with the people who you have around you. Nengqondo yakho. A sane person will know ukuthi this and this I have to be. Mina mawindilotho manje. Mina ngiyazazi into efana. Yes, kokunye mina matho ngivela IBLEWIT. Mbowazi ukuthi ngivela ku IBLEWIT ngihlala ku mention engikhokhele yonke. Unfortunately, mention mina ngithandi because angifuni ukucashelana notsotsi khona la endlini, and I watch a lot of scary movies, so no. But what I'm saying is that mina matho ngivela IBLEWIT. Yarra. So he must man up. He can't be asking for donations. Okay, I didn't hear that part where they said he asked for donations. So yeah, but I've already spoken about donations. I think it was coming from this tweet, and ama donations, as I've said, asinayo lo mali. Khona abantu abadinga ama donations ngempela, not this horse playing. To an able-bodied man like him, he must accept he has to start earning money other ways. A man must work, he must sweat, maybe he'll be more cautious this time. Unfortunately, manje sibona even nalesithombe esakha basivezela this picture they are showing here. Let me show you. Who said there was even this other one who played this video. Check out this video. I did play this video. Check out this video.
There's a lot of things that I've lost, and then that I promised my mom. I bought her a house, and then it's lost. I've lost everything. Even I don't have a soccer boots now. I don't have a clothes that you can say it will remind you. I'm only having trophies, so I've lost. That is why now people, they can charge me, but I'm still condone and other things. I don't have income, but I still hustle. And then my mom.
Sekudlala nama violin negroup ezizo zami kusenza said asikho nje said to learn or perish. And then now let's go to the comments. Uthi hopefully Chinuno even Punani and Booz have destroyed many a great man. But controlling your urges is a foundation to every man's success. Also, even with this saying that behind every successful man there's a supportive or a strong woman. Not all of them. Not all of them. Abanye, you can just, Kulukul just blesses you. That's why I actually feel like a mind when am I saying decisions, it's a blessing. You're blessed when you have a mind like that. You know, you're blessed. So yeah. So 3 to 5 years of discipline, saving and investing can alter finances for years to come. Okay, I agree with that. Here's the woman proudly saying she bewitched him so that his life will fall. Okay, let's just the woman they're talking about is Coco Mawen. Let me just play this. Unfortunately, I'll look for it on Twitter and then, you know what? Check out this video. Saying ikhangele jonga le video.
Wonke adlala idisk ila machita lawa like us. You think you have arrived, everyone is gonna love you. Abantu bayasibahlelisa ngabo. Ngi-out nami ngifuna ukuchange abantwana. Ngiskimele phela. Ngizomtshela umuntu into enesense. Phakathi yami igcwele ngizongitshela.
I have everything that I want. I will make sure that they have nothing. When you didn't have money, who was next to you? Me.
Umuntu akaxolelwa.
Never. But I'm okay with seeing him suffer.
You heard? Angimblame naye. Kule simo akuso ufikiswe yini? Angithi bamgilile. So now she's fighting for herself. Uzwenza njani? Angimblame. Baningi abantu besilisa la who've impregnated and used women and ditched them just like that. Same thing applies with this girl who did this to this guy. Ace. Mawulele bafethu uRobert. And mazolokhu ushaya snooze button kodwa wabona ama red flags, there's absolutely nothing that we can do. Because no matter ngakhulunywa nawe kangakanani, if you just don't get it, you don't get it. And if you don't see it, you just don't. So even nayo Coco Mawen, how enza njani kele? Angithi bamkhilile. Useyasifayithela. Yeah, akenze njalo. Now mawubona ngathi bagilile as a guy when ufila ngathi ungathatha indlela yakho Coco Mawen. Yeah, but no violence. Violence? No, I don't promote that. Because some women will do the same thing that this guy went through. What this woman who was dating this guy did, and they end up downstairs. So yeah, let's come with the comments. But if you cannot lead your affinity for women and canal things, you're not responsible enough to be successful and have the money to go far. Understand the English. See in English, guys. So if you spend carelessly on fleeting pleasures, we might find ourselves without shelter when the real storm comes. Fact, like for instance, look much with this guy. It's true. And I'm not even going to read this name. Angwaz. So a wise person enjoys life's good times, but also prepares for the inevitable changes. Yeah, I did see people saying, "Guti, career Mascoka plays, it's very short." So it couldn't be or pain. Understand? Even not just them, but with them, guys. You can't really compare 9 to 5. Yes, as much as 9 to 5, something can happen, but it's very short. You prepare yourself. So I don't fear women, just know the red flags. Who said this? North Star. When you see them and understand that you need to leave, don't tolerate. Zag. The minute you change, she. The minute you change, she. Aba owakho lo mndeni angithi ubunakekela, and then ulata zet ikama. So we already ate supper and this bro decided to cook something solid around this hour. Another day, another reason to fear women. No, it's not just to fear women. Ngingaswela abantu besifazane. Namswela nje la sis. Yilo bhuti. Mina the message engiyipushayo la ukuthi guys, learn from other people's mistakes. Any experience you do not have to go through it personally. Any experience you see it. Any experience uyezwa ngayo or futhi bekutshela ngayo. Ezinye izinto ufunda nawe ukhule. If this guy had ingqondo ibiyenza ama work ngaba zanga going back to my red flags. Manje ukuthi fear women. Nina ngiqala nithi fear women kodwa nifuna futhi nokuba gay. Kanti yini? Nonsense. Give not thy strength to women, neither to things that destroy kings. Nazin. There is a woman behind his downfall. I am certain. No. Yes, there is a woman, but I blame him. Ngondo yakhe. Yes. Yena bengakwazi ukucabanga emdala kanje. Ebengakwazi ukucabanga. Hayi nini. Ningabi neingqondo but zingafuni ukwekha. And I'm sure umama was giving him advice, even his friend, his friend was like, "Ama slay queens, they'll eat you up." Ukewezwa? No, unemali. And now as a friend, yomuntu onemali and wena una imali, egcineni gcina usushut up because afuna becut out. Mase begroup bazokuvalela ngaphandle because uneyaphapha. A friend of mine did that. When he got his monies, asoma this money, idle yonke imali yakhe. Kaboom. Naye fast imfake ku IBLEWIT. Mhlawumbe bezomnika something. Angifeel nje sorry man. Even if ngayibona le video I'm sorry, but angifeel nje sorry, angifuni nje ukuqamela amanga. And into emnandi le mali yakhe idle and uyithola ka2 imali. Wazidla nala abantu azidla nabo. It is what it is. Angimzweli nje mina. We are the proprietor of our the perpetuator of asingafundi lokho. Asikwazi usho lokho. Most times a man falls back around. There is a woman lurking around the corner. It's because we are stupid men. A stupid man, a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Mina ayikho into ezongenza ukuthi ngiyeke ukwenza ama responsibilities ami. Ngisamile lapho. Yes, I'm gay and angazi ngikhuliswa ubaba. Didn't have a father. And ngakhuliswa umama. Angisifeel nje nespace sokuthi ubaba if ebekhona ngabe kunja angifeel nje nhlobo next. My mom was my father and my father. My mother and my father. Cishathi and my Holy Spirit. But umama angifeel nje ngathi kanjani. Same thing even applies with labantu abakukhumbula ekhaya who be going there besho ukuthi bafuna abazali babo obafuna ini. Yes, bafethu ezinye izinto you need your parents for izinto zama ID and all of that. But lokho ukuthi uflathelwe wena ngenxa ukuthi ubani, hey usazodonsa ngolow. Usazodonsa ngolow. Nalezi zinto zokubelievela kuma curse. So I know this should be this is the last tweet. I know I'll never trust a woman, but nibadla. Nibathanda. I know this should be a great lesson, but some quickly forget how they struggling when they have it all and take the chances of let's live today because nobody YOLO, you only live once. And once people milking around your sweat sees that you trained, they fly without looking back. Yeah, that's what blame. Not when I bias. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from all of these things. Buffet. Learn from all your mistakes. This guy, Abe right. That's the first thing he needs to do, because certain people do not think straight. Mabe puzo alcohol. But you know. So this guy, my advice, he needs to azamuke alcohol. Rehab, mabe to rehab ya kokera wafethu. Angazi. If khona rehab yamahala, I think that's the thing. Into angasizwa ngayo, I think iloko. ukuthi ayiswe e-rehab efuna kuyi-choice yakhe futhi nakhona bami anginayo nalowo mali esi-rehab guys. Yabona ngisase nama-subscribers awu-203. I'm grateful for that, but angabi even monetized. And noma sebengimonetizile angisho ukuthi ni-subscribe sokuthi ngizokwazi ukunika lapho ukuthi angeke nje ngimnike imali mina. Umuntu bekwazi ukuthola imali engaka angeke nje ngikwenze lokho. Exalni. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah man, thank you.